Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Recently, it has been brought to my attention that there are many people among this channel, among the viewers of this channel, who have grown fond of HTahoor. They love HTahoor, and I asked them, why do you love HTahoor? What is so special about him? And they tell me, he's the most underrated Muslim YouTuber in the Muslim world. And I was like, how? And they tell me, he kind of gives very cool vibes. He has kind of that black Spider-Man vibe, that Bully Maguire vibe, and you're just boring. You don't do anything new. You're just reviewing memes, doing some commentary and everything. That's nothing new. There are many people doing this in the world, in the Muslim world maybe as well. So I kind of accepted my fate, and I was like, okay, I'm not that interesting. It's okay, I understand that. But recently, I've come to know about the most underrated YouTuber in the No. Recently, I've come to know about the most underrated YouTuber of India, and his name is Simon Says. And HTahoor, today is your end game. Today in this video, we are gonna be exposing HTahoor. So let's begin. Have you heard this phrase? Hello everybody, I am HTahoor and I'm the most underrated YouTuber in the Muslim world. It is plagiarized, it is copied from the most underrated YouTuber of India. Here you go.
Hello everybody, I am Simon Says and I'm the most underrated YouTuber of India. Hello everybody, I am Simon Says and I'm the most underrated YouTuber of India. Hello everybody, I am Simon Says and I'm the most underrated YouTuber of India. Hello everybody, I am Simon Says and UNESCO has declared that I am the most underrated YouTuber of India. Hello everybody, I am Simon Says and I'm the most underrated YouTuber of India.
Now if you are thinking, what's so bad about it, I understand a little bit of here and there, it's okay, but watch this.
Hello everybody, I am HTahoor and I'm the most underrated, underappreciated, undervalued, most oppressed.
Hello everybody, I am Simon Says and I'm the most underrated, underappreciated, undervalued, uncircumcised.
Do you remember how HTahoor talks? He talks like this. Well, hello everybody, I am HTahoor and I'm the most underrated YouTuber of India. Well, this is called the Marathi accent, the Marathi English accent. And you know who is Marathi? Not HTahoor. Simon Says is Marathi. How much do you want to copy HTahoor? How much? How much? Now to you, it might seem like, okay, HTahoor is like a total copy of Simon Says, but you know what? He hasn't just copied Simon Says, he has taken a big inspiration from someone we know as Fukra Insan from the Indian YouTube scene. And here you go.
मिस्टर बीस कॉपी कर रहा है. हाँ ठीक है यार, तुम कह सकते हो इतना बड़ा क्रिएटर है, इसकी कॉपी करना भी गलत नहीं है भाई. कॉपी करना भी गलत नहीं है भाई. So
well, HTahoor, you might have forgotten, but I have not. We come from Kashmir, not Maharashtra or Mumbai. So that is the accent I'm gonna use to rest my case. I rest my case, Your Honor. Well, hello everybody. I am HTahoor and I'm the most underrated, underappreciated, undervalued, and the most oppressed Muslim YouTuber in the Muslim world. What are these allegations that you have put on me that I am a copycat of Simon Says? I'm a ripoff. You know, I'm gonna surprise you on one thing, that I accept that I'm a ripoff. I'm a copy of Simon Says. I'm a total photostat copy of Simon Says. You didn't expect that, did you? Huh? You didn't see that coming, did you? But let me remind you, my friends, there is nothing in this world that hasn't copied anything. Everything that you see around you, from technology to art to content creation to everything, it is all a rip-off. It is all a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. So just because what you see around you no longer resembles the copy cycle, you know, this is the end result from that copy cycle, just because this end result doesn't resemble the first thing in this copy cycle doesn't mean that it is not a rip-off and a copy of that first thing. You think technology, we invent things? No. We copy from the things that we see around us. Today we copy from the technology that is available around us, but the first technology that came, we copied from nature. You think, how did we think that we can fly? We can make airplanes to fly? No. It was not some original idea. It was when we saw birds flying around us and, we're like, oh, we also want to fly. We also want to fly. And then we, copied from nature. We saw how birds are able to fly and everything like that. And eventually, in that copy cycle, first we created a hot air balloon and then something and something. And in the end, these Wright brothers, they created airplanes. You think that doesn't make it a copy? That is a copy. That is a rip-off. So yeah, I'm just being true to myself, true to this profession of copying. That I'm just, I'm not even doing any variation. I'm just doing this copycat. I'm just, this photostat copying of Simon Says. You think you think you are not a copy? I am not a copy. As a human being, just as our bodies. You think our bodies are not copies? No, they are copies of the bodies before us. Your parents mated. They created They created the replica of their DNA, genome. They created the replica, and that replica created another. How do you think that you have 2 arms and not 5? Or how do you think the majority human population has 2 arms, not 5? How do you think? Do you think that it just happens? That's just original content that our parents create? No, it is all copy. This all comes from a copy machine. By mistake, as per science, there is variations in that, and that is not some deliberate variation. Those are not some intelligent variations according to science. According to science, those all variations are just random. Nature is just too inefficient, so it just puts the variations just happen, and those variations happen, and eventually some variations get inherited and some don't. The variations in the genotype get inherited, and the variations in the phenotype, they don't get inherited. That is what happens. These variations lead to evolution. I am the rational and the only person that you should consider as a rational and a scientific and a good person here, because I Except that these variations lead to macro as well as micro evolution. Whereas that person who has convinced you that I am the villain, you know what he says? He says, till now, I believe only in micro evolution, not macro. He doesn't believe that we and chimpanzees have a common ancestor. He believes in Adam and Eve. You know what? I believe in Adam and Steve. You know, we should be open to LGBTQ people as well. Huh? Anyways, how dare you doubt me? How dare you doubt me? I'm your Lord and Savior, my friends. I am the owner of this channel who is here to save the channel from this primitive backward thinking. Do you understand now? I am your savior. We'll soon do a voting when there will be enough subscribers on this channel. I will organize a poll where I'll ask audience, who do you want? That HTahoor or HTahoor? And milk ka milk and water ka water ho jayega. And then doodh ka doodh and pani ka pani will happen, ladies and gentlemen. Where you will tell him that we do not want you. Get out! Get out! This is not your channel. This is his channel. Audience loves me, and he intended to make this audience against me, to turn this audience against me, huh? Anyways, see you soon, my friends.